poor guy with Blackstone. That's what I'm making. Garbage plate. This is from Rochester, New York. Anyone that's from Rochester understands what a garbage plate is. They're garbage, but they're very tasty. And I'll have Tori share a link for a video about, it's called Nick Tahoe's, is the restaurant. It's in downtown Rochester. So basically you're going to have macaroni salad, which Don made, some baked beans. Use whatever baked beans you want, whatever you got local. If you got a favorite, if you want to make them, this is what we got. The Bush's original. So you got macaroni salad, baked beans, and then the potatoes, you can do what you want. You can use French fries, home fries, make your own potatoes. I got frozen potatoes just for the simplicity of the cook. I mean, French fries are frozen potatoes. I'm just putting them on the Blackstone, throw some seasoning, and that's what we're going to have. So again, macaroni, baked beans, potatoes, and then you can have whatever kind of protein you want. Originally, I was told this was called Hots and Patats, and then the name turned into Garbage Plate. If you watch the video, it'll explain a lot without getting into too much detail and taking too much time explaining Nick Tahoe's, but the place is awesome. So then you got your protein. We're going to do burgers. I'm going to press out burgers. We got some white American cheese we're going to put on it. So you put all that, you got your potatoes, you got your baked beans, you got your macaroni salad. You take your protein, your burgers, boop, boop, or hot dogs, whatever you want. Mustard, meat hot sauce, and then if you want chopped onions, go on top. That's the official way, I'm told. So the biggest thing here, it's not the hot dogs, it's not the potatoes, it's the meat hot sauce. And I'm going to show you the recipe I used. This was actually given to me by my mother. She sent it to me out of a local newspaper up there, which is probably 75 years old, this recipe. I'm looking at my phone, so I remember some of the notes that I got on it. Now there's a few different variations. This is the one we tried before and we really like it. And the dogs are barking. And this is what we're going to use. So let me explain this to you. We got half a pound of ground beef and a third cup of onions in there already. I already started that. So we're going to go ahead and add it as we go and cook that up. So chili powder. These are tablespoons. So a tablespoon of chili powder, tablespoon of onion powder. No, I'm sorry, teaspoon chili, onion powder, and garlic salt. And then a tablespoon of red pepper, paprika, allspice, Worcestershire, and 15 ounces of tomato sauce. Now you can use tomato paste if you want. It's going to make it thicker. I haven't used that yet. So last time I did it, it actually turned out really good. It was, we were all happy with it, so we're going to go with this recipe. So if you want, go ahead and Google it, Safari it, Rochester meat sauce, Rochester meat hot sauce, and it'll show you some different variations. Some of them use cinnamon. I think that might be the Nick Tahoe's original. This, I'm told, actually came from, this meat hot sauce came from, anyone that's from Rochester will know, they've heard of Don and Bob's. Don and Bob's was down in Seabreeze, the original. Anyone that knows that little Seabreeze area, there was, back in the day, you know, I'm 55 years old, so if you're around my age, a little bit younger, definitely older, you remember Vic and Nerves, Don Bob's, Bill Gray's, and I don't know if Durf's was there or not. Durf's had the best New England clam chowder. But anyway, let me throw the ingredients in there. And yeah, I'll go ahead and throw these in, and we'll get it combined, and I'll put it back on the stove. And then what I'm going to do is, you know, I'm going to cook this for a while. It needs to simmer for quite a while. And obviously I'm not going to make you sit here and watch it while it's simmering. It'll start out a little thin, and then it'll thicken up as time goes by. But it's not supposed to be super thick. Oh, dang it, I almost forgot the water. I gotta get some water. That would have been just awful. But, so yeah, so Nick Tahoe's, it's quite the place. And I'm gonna share a memory. This is kind of nostalgic for me, this whole meal. I'm going to share a memory. The first time I went, I was probably 17 or 18 years old, and we had gone to, I don't remember what rock concert it was. It might have been The Firm. Does anybody remember The Firm? I forgot how much water I needed. Bear with me, folks. It had the lead singer from Bad Company, and Jimmy Page was the guitarist, so we had to go to that concert. So me and my buddies were all there. I need a quart of warm water. I'm told it has to be warm, so let's get that going. I'm sorry, folks, I totally missed this. This is going to be half a quart, so I'll just do 2 of these, right?
Yep.
We use filtered water here in Chickasha, Oklahoma. So we went to this concert, right? You know, and it was kind of late at night, and all of us youngsters were pulling out of the parking garage, and I had a '69 Buick Skylark that was just a piece of junk, and the car in front of me stopped real fast, and I ran into the back of them. We weren't going fast, but we got out to see if they were okay. Well, these guys that were in the car that I hit, they thought we were going to go and fight them, so they took off. And we were like, oh my God. And then we saw them down the road. This is going to be a quart of warm water. We saw them down the road talking to cops. So we were like, oh my God, we got to get out of here. And so we turned down Main Street, West Main Street in Rochester, and saw Nick Tahoe's and parked out back to hide. And then we were like, okay, coast is clear. So we went into Nick Tahoe's, and we had these. And it doesn't stop there. But I don't want to bore you. But I think anyone that's been to Nick Tahoe's in Rochester, New York, probably has a funny story about it. Okay, so that's all the ingredients. Let me go ahead and stir this up. And I'm going to put this, you can see, I mean, it's very runny right now, but it will thicken up. It's probably going to take at least 2 hours. I don't know exactly because they don't really say how. Oh, that's 2 hours. So good call with that. And you're going to want to let it simmer before that time. And when you see it starting to thicken up, then it'll be done. A couple other things I want to mention. Oh, my mother had a great idea. She's really helped me out with this recipe a lot. So the name Garbage Plate has been copyrighted by Nick Tahoe's restaurant. So if any other restaurants want to call it Garbage Plate, they're not supposed to. It's big legality. So she had a good idea coming up with a contest. Maybe you all can get into it and see if you want to, if you invented the garbage plate, what would you call it? Considering all the ingredients and the after effect, because, this is a lot of junk right here. I came up with the name Junk in the Trunk, because that's what you're going to have after you eat this. And my mom came up with the Scrap Heap was one of them. I think she had another one in here somewhere. The Scrap Heap. I don't remember. Oh, she said buried treasure, because you have layers of goodness. So if anybody wants to do that, comment what you would call it. Please be good. We're a family-friendly channel. And and then another thing I want to talk about. I already kind of shared a teaser on this. I'm in a Facebook group called Blackstone Griddle Owners, and go ahead and check them out if you want to be part of it. Go and say, hey, can I be part of this? And they're good people. Made a lot of good friends on there. So I'm going to put this back on there, let it simmer for a couple hours. We'll come back, and I'll go ahead and I'm going to make 4 burgers out there, and so we can do 4 plates, and the potatoes, and then we'll be ready to go. I think that's it. Peace out. See you in a while. Okay, the meat sauce is done. We'll show you that when we come back inside. It's windy outside today in Oklahoma. That's why I got this little fuzzy caterpillar on. We'll see how this works. It's supposed to help with the wind noise. So, all right, I'm just going to do 4 burgers. These are my potatoes. Again, with the garbage plate, they'll serve it with French fries or home fries. So for the simplicity of the cook, I just went ahead and bought some frozen potatoes, seasoned them up with salt, pepper, garlic, a little butter, and there they sit, crisping up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and make 4 burgers the way we do them. I guess officially, oh man, that door. I don't know. Officially, are they smash burgers or are they press burgers? I don't know. I did a video when we first moved into this house about a year ago, and I got ridiculed for some different things. I was like, okay, everybody's an authority on everything.
People make burgers different, everyone.
Yeah, and this obviously, you know, since it has a lip on it, they're thicker than, you know, a real thin smash burger that you might do with a flat press. But this one's got a lip, and this is how we enjoy them. So this is what we're doing. And I'm just gonna make 4 burgers right now. We got a lot of burgers after we eat. I'm gonna go ahead and cook up some more burgers, and we'll have those for lunch again tomorrow. Oh, okay, that's convenient. Yeah. So here we go, pressing them down. So this isn't really the start of the show. The start of the show is going to be inside when we put everything together, the actual garbage plate. Really the biggest thing is the meat hot sauce. So we'll have Tori go ahead and still film. We'll do a little fast forward and play some music. I picked, if we can, if there's no crazy copyright thing, we're going to do the band Foreigner, because Lou Graham, the lead singer, is from Rochester, New York. And since we got a Rochester theme going on today, we might as well stick with that. So that's what we'll do. So we'll meet you inside, and we'll dress up a plate, and then we're going to eat. Not in front of you, we're going to eat off camera, because we're pretty hungry. Peace. That's it. All right, there's your garbage plate, our version of it. Baked beans, our potatoes, Don's macaroni salad. This is the burger. We smashed them up, pressed them out, whatever you want to call it, with American cheese, mustard, the meat hot sauce. That's the perfect meat hot sauce. It's perfect. And some onions. And that's how you do a Rochester garbage plate from Nick Tahoe's. Probably not exactly, but they're pretty darn good. Thanks for watching. If anybody does, go to Facebook, check out Griddle Owners, Blackstone Griddle Owners Facebook page, and don't forget, if there's any new people watching this, subscribe, like, comment, and remember to comment on what you would call it if you made this yourself. Thanks. Peace.